Hi Libra, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, welcome. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe, and comment if the reading should resonate with you. Hope y'all are doing okay, Libras. It's been a rough year for everyone. But let's see how you're gonna be going for the remainder of October, looking forward. What's going on, Libra? Let's see. Interesting. Surrender and release. To begin with. Let me pull another one before I read this. Okay. And focus. Libra. Support. Libra. And friendship. Okay, so a couple of things. Alright, seems things are a little busy right now for you, Libra. Okay, maybe it was quiet for a little while, but it's picked up pace, or it will be soon in the coming 4 days, 4 weeks. Alright, so a couple of things with surrender and release. One, you could have been, or you still are, leaking energy. Alright, you could be giving mental or emotional energy to a space that even though you know isn't worth it, you're still putting energy there, or you just haven't fully healed. Okay, it could also be leaking finances. Maybe there are some recurring payments that we can put a stop to, or there's some services we no longer need, or something that we're paying for that we may not need right now, or we can reduce the cost. Okay, there's something else here. So I don't know if, okay, so this is just a side, just a specific to the side. Some of you could be into programming or computer repairs, or your computer or laptop needs replacing or repairing, or someone close to you is in this field. Okay, specifically to do with coding, programming, software, building or management, or actually like computer sales. Okay, yeah, so there's that. With respect to leaking resources, maybe if you need to replace your computer laptop, you don't need to get the most expensive kind. Maybe that is the advice. Maybe your initial choice to replace your phone or tablet or laptop is to get something really expensive, but it's saying maybe go for something that is still useful and will still do the job, get the job done, but it doesn't have to be, the most expensive one, is what I'm saying. So it could be that we need to put a cap on our expensive tastes for the time being. All right. There is a fire sign here. It comes up a lot in Libra readings, but there is a fire sign here. Libra, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, strong Leo, strong Aries. Okay. And there's some Gemini as well. It could be that we have completed a cycle with this fire sign or other air sign. All right, and there just isn't any more that you can give. There's nothing more that you can give to them. I don't know if they've been demanding your time and you just can't give them the attention they're seeking right now. Okay. And there's also just some pain, some painful experience we need to move on from, some heartbreak that it's time to move on from, or that you're working on healing. You're being asked to focus your attention on healing this or healing these things that make you very sad, right? This could actually be tears, right? When you think about it, it makes you cry, or you feel to cry and you don't. But it is asking you to focus on the surrender and release of the things that are weighing you down, the burdens that you don't need to carry into your future. You can put it down. There's some burdens that you can lay down, that you know, maybe there's something or someone you've been held responsible for, or some, you know, if it's at work, you've been the only person working on something, and yeah, it's run its course, so it's come to completion, and maybe you're just in the habit of taking on more work or more responsibilities or duties than you're even being asked to. And it's saying to put that energy down, to put that way of being down for right now. It's because it's too much. All right. With the focus card, some of you could be enrolling in a new program of study. Okay. Some of you could be seamstresses or learning to sew, or doing some sort of arts and craft project here. It could be something you're doing on the side just as a pastime, or you're just very crafty. You could also be very good at bringing people together with this ring of roses and the support and friendship, or you could be involved in a field or career, or getting into it or learning about it, one that involves a lot of people, right? And you will be making new friends through your work. You will be making new friends through the people you interact with. Okay. You have very supportive friends already in your network or group, but I feel like there's more people to come, right? Working with people from different backgrounds. If you are the one that is involved in software, computer software programming, you could also be a support technician or work in the support services for a company that does this. There's something about support services and large groups of people or different types of people from different backgrounds, and building a strong network through the work that you do. Okay. And this is beneficial or healing for you to get involved in this. So if this is like I said, if this is a new program of study, or you know, you're offered a different position within the same company, and you're concerned about how you're going to switch from the work you were doing before, the responsibilities you had before, to this, I think it's going to be positive. I think it's going to be healing. Okay. And some of the new connections you make may last a lifetime. This is a long-term friendship. All right. But there is a there's some kind of transition that is taking place here that you are either hesitating about or concerned about. But I'm seeing that you have enough support once you're focused on the task at hand. Okay, not the past. All will be well. Libra. What's the advice for Libra here? Interesting. Before completion. So again, it's sort of hesitation. It literally says uncertainty, doubt, and hesitation, loss of faith, unstable conditions, be extra cautious, discord. So this is what you're afraid of. Okay, or this is how you've been approaching people or situations that are new to you or unfamiliar really to you. Okay, you're worried about doing something that will create havoc or doing something that will create, stir up arguments, right? You don't feel stable. Again, we have this sort of crack where water can seep out, right? Just as in the surrender and release. So there are some, there's a feeling that, I don't know if someone feels like they're walking on thin ice with you, or you feel like you're walking on, I want to say you're walking on thin ice with yourself. Okay, that it's something, there's something we're very sensitive about. You're very sensitive about something and you're treading very carefully with yourself. Okay? What have you lost faith in? We've lost faith in something. How do we regain? How do we regain our confidence or faith in ourselves or in our future? Let's see. Oh, deliverance. Release. So release comes up again, right? Very first word. Release. Let me just focus. Release, relief, a fresh approach, liberation from obstruction, finding a solution, exhilaration. Okay, so this is what's on the agenda, on the horizon. All right, end of October, into November. Okay, it's like rains over parched lands, right? If we felt abandoned or, like we didn't have enough resources, or, we were not working with fertile ground, or the energy just hasn't been with you. You just feel like God hasn't been with you, the universe hasn't been on your side, or something about the energy hasn't been with you. There's some form of energetic deliverance coming your way, okay, to liberate you from these feelings. Okay, there's something here about, the heartache and pain. I mean, it's cliche, but the heartache and pain you've experienced, or some challenge here that you have to face. It could be an exam. Okay, if you're studying, it could be an exam you're worried about. There's something here that you have to face that seems that you're very cautious about, or sensitive about, or worried about. But once you face it, it's like it cracks open the sky. Like, allow it to crack open. So, if you've been holding in your feelings about something, it's like the way to heal it is to let it all out, to cry it out, to get it out your system. Okay, and if it's just a fear, to face the fear. When you face the fear, you will be liberated from it. Okay, and if something if it's facing a foe, a challenger, someone who is against you, and you've been avoiding conflict, that engaging with the conflict sort of creates a scenario where there's a breakthrough. Let's see what else, Libra. Okay, so oppression. So we still have these dark thoughts or feelings. Restriction, exhaustion, depression, depleted resources. So that comes up again. right? Contending with or dealing with depleted resources, energetic or otherwise, feeling cut off. Yeah. Feeling cut off, punishment, confinement. So this is the challenging energy. It seems like it persists for some time. Maybe it's highs and lows here. It's like as soon as there's some sort of turnaround or we get some kind of support, it's taken away from us, or it's not enough, or we still worry about something. I see you trying to nurture a relationship or situation though, protecting it, being very protective of someone or something. Okay. See advice here, Libra. Contemplation. Gaining overview, detached observation, increased understanding, solitude, integration through reflection. Okay, Virgo card here. One of my hermit cards in this deck. Now the full moon is on October 31st, so there is some energy about the full moon here. There could be information coming in at the end of the month, or you will be taking a time out, taking some time alone, going on a mini vacation of some kind, or just retreating into yourself a bit more, or feeling the need to towards the end of the month. But it is to address these recurring anxieties and fears that you have. Okay. Let's see, any advice here for Libra regarding relationship? Wow, this situation involves marriage, right? So this could be about a partnership, business, or an actual union, right? A marriage, or wanting to be married. Okay, so it does involve one other significant person. They don't seem to be engaging, or maybe you're waiting for an engagement that hasn't come yet. You're wondering when they're gonna propose, and or if we're already in an established bond, you're wondering if your spouse is going to contribute more, or if this is business, if your partner is going to contribute more somehow in terms of resources, or support that is required so that you can take a load off. Reconciliation, someone from your past is returning to your life. So if you feel like they left you oppressed and feeling out in the cold, or left you with more responsibilities than you can manage on your own, I see that they could be coming in again to apologize for this and try to make it right. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this situation, in this relationship, right? So there could be someone here, it could be a feminine energy that is after someone's money, marries for money, has stolen money, or someone stole money, this person stole money from you, and that's why you're wary of them, you don't trust them. A lot of it seems financial here. And then there could be another person who's not telling you how they really feel, or we're withholding how we really feel from each other. Maybe we don't want, maybe the confrontation we're avoiding is about money. We don't want to discuss money. It's taboo, but it's a point of frustration. Or maybe you're not being honest about what you really need. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So positive thinking and faith right? Remember how I was saying you've lost faith or losing faith, okay? And it's fears and anxieties or negative thinking keeping you in sort of a loop. Um, so yeah, the way I mean, it seems simple, but the beginning of finding the way out is to try to remain optimistic. Try to um, yeah, have more faith in yourself. Maybe you are rebuilding trust through reconciliation, and it's hard for you to give this person your trust again or have faith in them again. But I feel like they're going to make an effort that is of some value or some offer, make you some offer that I feel like they want you to trust them, okay? They don't want you to be so worried or fearful, and they're gonna maybe buy you a gift. Or well, it's we're in October, so it's Libra season, so maybe it's a birthday present or something, and it's kind of flashy or expensive, or whatever offer they make when you bring up what it is that you need. It's actually not so bad. Libra. I feel like I'm taking long to do this reading, even though it's not that far in. So I don't. Maybe you're taking your time, or you're approaching this very slowly. Someone could have a knee injury, their right knee, or the lower half of their leg, knee to ankle. A problem with the leg. Libra. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So yeah, I get divine timing worth waiting for right after I say I'm feeling like we're moving slowly. So I think it's the right thing. You're doing the right thing by taking things slowly or slowing things down. It's what is needed at this time. There's some things that we just can't fast forward, and we just need to live through it to the other side, okay? So yeah, if you feel like you're pushing and pushing and not getting anywhere, it's just not the right time for the other people involved in order for it to all come together and move like a well-oiled machine, okay? So it's not you is what this reading is trying to say. If you feel like it's not going anywhere and you're doing everything and it's still not moving, it really just isn't the right time. Okay, I want to pull a closing card for Libra. Oops, let's pull a closing card for Libra. Whoa. So we've gotten the Altar Priestess, preparation, prayer, sacred ritual. And what's this mysterious card? Wow, the Metal King, discipline, armor, boundaries. Right. So very similar to the focus card, right? I do feel like you're preparing for some exam or some transformation. Again, with the slow pace and the lack of trust and faith, you have your boundaries up. Your boundaries are secure, so I wouldn't worry about anybody taking advantage of you necessarily, okay? If that's something you're worried about, I don't see you allowing it. I do feel there is another air sign involved, another Libra, a Gemini, or Aquarius, strong Gemini. All right, it does require discipline on your part, right? Focus on discipline, and proper preparation. Okay, again, if you just look at how she's actually focused on what she's trying to create or co-create. All right. Again, you could be very good with your hands or work with your hands, or have a very healing touch, which is part of the work that you do or the work that you're meant to do. But yeah, just keep your eyes on the future, okay? There's something positive coming. There will be a breakthrough. All right? Don't take your eyes off the prize, the ultimate goal. Don't get distracted. Okay. Again, I just feel the need to say it again. Don't worry about anyone trespassing or yeah, getting past your boundaries. I think you've had enough experiences um to prepare you for whatever is coming up, and you'll be fine. Um, but yeah, there is a continued energy of you not really showing all your cards. Um, yeah, and really, hiding your thoughts, or just not really speaking up, which could be something that you need to work on. Um, but trust your intuition, okay? I feel like you will know what's best when the time comes, when, in terms of what to reveal and what not to reveal. All right. But just don't give in to procrastination or getting overly distracted by things that are not your responsibility, that is, just too much burden for you at this time. Things that can be delegated to other people, or, you know, giving people a pass and taking on their workload or their responsibilities when they're well capable. That would be to me the main advice, aside from working on releasing past hurts, that it's no longer necessary for you to dwell on them, because at this point it would just be affecting your emotional health. All right. And feeding a lack of faith or pessimism, instead of focusing on the future, which looks very good, which is which you've been manifesting for some time, and the things that you're doing are manifesting a breakthrough, and it's on the way. Okay, so try to stay positive, Libra. Take care, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.